Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Houston Texans slow sim franchise. We're in week 16 after our victory against the Tennessee Titans, where we're now 7-7. Uh, Something that's very strange about this year's franchise is the dominance of the AFC over the NFC. We are currently 7-7, and that is good enough for 13th place in the AFC, where we only have three teams with a record worse than us in the AFC. Whereas we'd actually be leading two of the divisions in the NFC with our record. As you can see, in the NFC side, there's a team with the fourth best record that is 7-7, the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. So, a very unusual thing that I find is very interesting. It's gonna be. I think, having said that, it's gonna be tough for us to make the playoffs, even if we win out. I think we'd have to have a lot of things, go our way in other games, but we'll see what happens. Some interesting upsets I think we had in the previous week that I kind of want to share. Dallas Cowboys, who have been dominating all year, got beat by the Buffalo Bills out of the AFC. We'll take a quick look at the scores here. Dallas went on the road to Buffalo, lost 23-9. Another upset. Buffalo's at least a good team, right? But a real upset that happened was the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Indianapolis and beating the Colts 30-15. The biggest upset of them all, though, was the Minnesota Vikings, who were previously 2-11, go to Cincinnati and beat them 20-17. So many had a few upsets the previous week. Had a mix of games, had some very low scoring games. The Cardinals beating the 49ers 13-6. As well as the Ravens beating the Jaguars 15-9. But we also had the Chiefs going to New England and beating them 53-24. So a big variety of games happening last week. So things are definitely starting to get interesting as we get into the last few weeks of the season. So looking at our upcoming schedule, as I mentioned in previous episodes, the good news is we have the Tennessee Titans to play 2 out of 3 weeks to end the season. The bad news is we have the Cleveland Browns sandwiched in between those two games, and the Cleveland Browns have been one of the top teams in the league over the last 10 weeks. They actually started out. Go back over here. If we take a look at the Cleveland Browns, they actually started the season 1-3, and so that means they've been 10-1 since those first 4 weeks. Now, that game they did win at the beginning was against the Kansas City Chiefs, who is a top team in the AFC so far. So they're definitely one of the elite teams in the league, and probably the toughest team. They're definitely the toughest team we've had to play so far. The good news on our account, obviously Nick Chubb is one of the best players on their team and one of the best players in the league, but he's on injured reserve with a fractured kneecap. So we won't have to at least have to deal with him in the next game, but we will have to deal with Myles Garrett. So not looking forward to that as well. We're actually only a 1-point underdog against the Browns since we're playing at home. So there's always a chance. One quick note: the playoff spots. There's actually 3 teams in the AFC now who have clinched playoff spots: the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Ravens. So there's still 4 spots open. But again, I think we're only mathematically possible to get 2 of those 4 spots that are still open. So it's going to be very tough for us, I think. On the NFC side, as I mentioned, they're super weak. Only two teams have clinched spots, the Cowboys and the Falcons. And then you got a bunch of mediocre to bad teams in the hunt for the remaining spots. So we'll see what happens there. Let's go into the game and get ready for our game against the Browns. All right, we're in game now. We have some things to take care of. First of all, the best player on our team, Laramie Tensel, our left tackle, starting left tackle, is injured. So that leaves us with only 2 tackles on the team that are available. So we are going to need to make room for another tackle. We do get our running back, one of our running backs back, Ugumbawali. So that leaves us with 4 halfbacks on the roster, which I don't think we need. So I think I want to move Jared Patterson back to the practice squad, and then we'll cut somebody from the practice squad. So let's see who we can release here. I think we could probably cut Kwame Lassiter here. After we improve him. Let's go back and we'll move Patterson back to the practice squad. All right, now we got to find a left tackle who can back up Josh Jones. Charlie Heck is on injured reserve. So we'll go at left tackle here. I don't want to spend too much here. For backup, I think Brandon Parker will suit just fine. He's going to want $2.35 million. I'm fine with that. Let's just go ahead and sign him. All right, so now we can adjust our depth chart here. So now we'll have Brandon Parker backing up Josh Jones at left tackle. And we also want him to back up our right tackle, George Fant. There he is. And if we go beyond that, we're going to be in trouble. But I'll go ahead and we'll put Kendrick Green. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. Also want to take a look at the running back depth chart. As if you recall, Mike Boone had a breakout game last week, and I want to make sure he's second on the depth chart. So right here you can tell, since we got Ogunbowale back, Ogunbowale got put second in the depth chart, which we don't want. So we definitely want to make sure Mike Boone is getting more playing time there. Let's let's make sure our third down running back depth chart is correct. Okay, I think I'm fine with this here. Power halfback, Damian Pierce is really only our power halfback. Okay, so I think we're good there. We also have some players to upgrade. Let's go ahead and do that. Jalen Mayfield, right guard. Let's go ahead and upgrade his agility. And it also looks like we have a scenario. Trench boost. This looks like an opportunity to upgrade our offensive line. Let's go ahead and do that. Huge day on the ground for you in that last win. Those guys up front really went to work, and you have to be proud of the way they performed. Yes, I am. They were a huge part in what we were able to do, and where they go, we follow. If they keep building chemistry and playing this level, the sky's the limit for them. I agree. The amount of yards rushing your team has against the Browns will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. Okay, so let's hope we have a rushing day like we did last week. If so, we'll be getting a lot of XP. Let's see. After that, I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I've been monitoring the draft, the prospects in the draft. I'm honestly, based on our needs, I'm not exactly crazy about who's going to be available at the positions of need that we have. So I think we're definitely going to have maybe some options to trade down in this draft, depending on how things fall out. But yeah, we'll definitely be taking a closer look at these prospects once we know kind of where we're picking and so forth, and once the scouting is more complete on many of these prospects. So with that, let's go into our game against the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully we can take another victory. All right, we're back at home now. Cleveland Browns kicking off, and it is deep in the end zone. We're going to take a touchback. As Stroud comes back on the field. Cleveland Browns are 10-4 on the year. Probably the toughest team we've played so far. As we'll have it first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. They give us to Pierce, and he has some room. Makes a guy miss, and that's gonna be good for 7 yards. Texans, of course, are coming off a huge rushing day last week. Second down and 3 at the 32-yard line. The pitch is to Pierce to the outside, and I think he just got enough for the first down. He does. They give it to him. That is going to be a first down at the 35-yard line, gain of 3 yards. Stroud now in shotgun. Stroud is back to throw, and it's going to be a short completion to Schultz, I believe, in the flat. That's only going to be 1 yard. So it's second down and 9. Texans want to get in shotgun. Pierce with the run. And he gets it just short of the first down. It's going to be third down and inches behind the left tackle, Tunsil, who's been just dominating. And that is going to be Boone, his first carry of the day. He gets the first down. That's going to be good for 6 yards. Of course, he had a big day last week against the Titans. Pierce with the handoff. And he's able to get about 6 yards. So the Texans are starting off running the ball pretty well. Pass out into the flat to Pierce, but he has nowhere to go. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 5. I think he might have lost a yard there. Stroud throws, and it's a low throw, but Woods was able to come up with it. That's going to be another 1st down, good for 7 yards. Pierce has the ball. He has some room to the right side, and he's going to get about 5 yards on that carry. So it'll be 2nd down and 5. Play action by Stroud. He's going to get nailed. That is McGuire with the Cleveland Browns' first sack of the game. And that is going to make it 3rd down and very long, about 13 yards. The Browns were not fooled by that play action that time. Quick throw to Woods to the outside. And he's not going to get enough of the 1st down. That's going to be way short. It's going to be 4th down and 8 at the 35-yard line. Let's see if the Texans bring out the field goal unit. I imagine they will. This is going to be a pretty long field goal, about 52 yards. And it hits the upright, I believe, and does not go in. It deflected to the right of the goalpost, so that is going to have the Cleveland Browns taking the ball at the 35-yard line after the missed field goal. Make that the 42-yard line. And the handoff is to Kareem Hunt, who's able to get 14 yards up the middle on this first carry. So the Browns already in Texans territory here on the 44-yard line. Watson with the throw, and he has it complete to Cooper for 10 yards, and that's going to be another 1st down for the Browns. Watson back to throw, and he has it complete to Peoples Jones, his first catch. 2nd down and 4. Watson back to throw again. He throws it to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. That is Amari Cooper. And just like that, the Browns are up 6-0. Looks like he had a couple steps on Stingley there. It wasn't bad coverage, but he was still open nonetheless. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0 Browns. A quick 2-minute drive by the Browns there on their first possession. As Stroud comes back on the field. Texans were able to move the ball a little bit and get within field goal range, but they missed the field goal. And the pass is caught. Nice diving catch by Collins there. That is good for 14 yards. Pierce with the carry. He has some room to the left side. And that is going to be another big gain and another first down. So the Texans already have the ball past midfield here on the 47-yard line of Cleveland. And the handoff once again is to Pierce for 3 yards on the right side. Oh, fumble. And Walker comes up with the ball for Cleveland. And they do say he was down. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 at the 40-yard line of Cleveland. Play action by Stroud. He throws it. It's going to be incomplete. So let's see what the Texans do here. And they're going to go for it. So 4th down and 3 at the 40-yard line. Stroud drops back, and that is almost picked off, but nonetheless, the Browns are going to get the ball at the 40-yard line after the Texans failed to convert on 4th down. So Deshaun Watson comes back on the field for his second possession with 2.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Watson drops back, and wide open is Amari Cooper, and nobody's going to catch him, and that's another touchdown for the Browns on the first play of the drive for the Browns. And once again, the Browns hit the Texans with a big passing play for a touchdown. That time it was Shepard who got beat. And the kick is up and good for the extra point, and it's 14-0 Browns after a 60-yard passing touchdown by the Browns. And this one's way out the end zone. Stroud back to throw. And he throws, and Woods has it, but there is a flag on the play. And it's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty on the Browns, so this play is going to stand, plus a 15-yard penalty. That's going to bring it all the way to the 38-yard line of Cleveland. Stroud drops back, and he has Woods once again up the middle, and that's caught. And that is going to be another first down at the 18-yard line of the Browns. The handoff is to Pierce, but he doesn't get much up the middle this time, as it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Pierce up the middle. He has some room. Makes the guy miss, and he's all the way down to the 4-yard line, where it's going to be 1st down and goal. Clock running down in the 1st quarter. The Texans might get this one off here. And he gives it to the fullback. And he's not quite there, but he's at the 1-yard line, where that'll be the end of the 1st quarter, where the Browns are leading 14-0, but the Texans are knocking on the door at the 1-yard line. And there's movement there, and the Texans' right tackle might have moved there, and that is going to be a false start. So the Browns only running 5 plays in the 1st quarter, but yet they have 14 points. Stroud back to throw, and he's going to get nailed once again for a sack. That was Harris. As Stroud takes the sack at the 9-yard line. So that's going to be 3rd down and goal now at the 9-yard line. Stroud back to throw. He can't find anybody. He's getting chased by Garrett, and now Garrett gets to him this time for another sack to give Cleveland 3 sacks so far today. And you knew Myles Garrett was going to join the sack party at some point today. So that'll be another field goal attempt by the Texans. And it is good by Fairborn. And the deficit has been cut to 14-3 Texans. Play action by Watson. And he's going to take off to the outside. He has some room. And Stingley tackles him, but that's going to be beyond the 1st down marker. Down at the 12-yard line. As the Browns are methodically going down the field this time. Watson back to throw, and that is going to be incomplete. First incompletion for Watson today, as the Texans linebackers had good coverage that time. 2nd down and 10. Watson throws, and Kareem Hunt has it down to the 6-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Texans defense needs to tighten up here. Texans blitz, but that is a quick slant is caught by Peoples-Jones, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Browns. As it is now 20-3 Browns. And the Texans just can't stop them. Littleton had a chance, but he was a split second too late there to defend the pass. And that's going to make it 21-3 Browns. And that is going to be a touchback. Pierce running the ball good today, but the problem is the Texans are down 21-3, so the run game is they're not going to be able to stick with the run game as much as usual here. Stroud throws it to Pierce in the backfield, but that is going to be a loss of 4 yards as the Browns were able to sniff it out. Stroud play action. Garrett is chasing him, and he's able to get the pass off to Collins up to the 30-yard line where it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Stroud's back to throw, and that is complete to Collins as well, and he has a 1st down at the 43-yard line. That's going to make it 1st down and 10. Stroud drops back to throw, and that is going to be complete to Schultz up the middle for about 8 yards. Give us to Pierce up the middle. Not much, but he does get the 1st down at the 46-yard line of Cleveland. Myles Garrett on the tackle. And the give is to Ogunbowale, his 1st carry of the day. There is an injured player on the field. That is, I can't make out the number. That's number 90 for the Browns. Second down and 5 for the Texans. That is Boone not getting much there. That's going to make a 3rd down and 4. Stroud back to throw. He's getting chased by Garrett, and he's going to go down to Garrett once again. That's Garrett's 2nd sack of the day, and the Browns' 4th sack as a team. And that's going to make it 4th down and long, where I imagine we'll see the punt team come on for the Texans. And that is going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it at. They're going to mark it at the 18-yard line. Watson back to throw, and he throws to wide open number 85. I believe that's a tight end. Njoku. Good for 23 yards, his 1st reception. And the Browns have something cooking again. The Texans unable to stop the Cleveland offense. Watson, quick throw to the outside. That's complete to Njoku once again. Just about a 6-yard gain. Clock moving with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Both teams have all timeouts. Quick throw to Hunt up the middle, and that is going to be caught and passed beyond the 1st down marker. That'll be a 1st down at the 43-yard line of the Texans. Watson back to throw, and Peoples-Jones has caught it once again beyond the first down marker. Watson is 14 of 15 in this half. That is just sick. Watson back to throw once again, and Njoku just dropped it. Another great pass by Watson there, but Njoku just dropped it. So the Texans get a little fortunate there. Second down and 10. Screen passes to Hunt, and the Texans sniff it out pretty good. This will be third down and 7 at the 27-yard line. Watson back to throw. He throws, and a diving catch is made by Cooper. I can't believe he caught that. Wow. And then Browns are going to call a timeout at the 6-yard line. Watson overthrew it a little bit, but Cooper was able to make a diving catch at the 6-yard line. And that is the incomplete, as Peacher was able to make a play on the ball. So it's going to be second down and goal. Browns have one timeout remaining with 28 seconds left. So Watson throws, and that is almost picked off. Nelson had the ball in his hands, and that would have been 6 points the other way if he could have caught that. Third down and goal now. Watson can't find anybody. He throws it out the end zone, but that's going to be out of bounds. Watson was able to escape the pressure. He threw a wobbly pass towards the back of the end zone, but so the Browns bring the field goal unit on the field for a chip shot field goal here. And it is good, and that is going to make it 24-3 Browns. And that is the end of the first half, as it is 24-3 Browns. So here we go with the second half. Browns getting the ball first in this half. Watson quick throw, and that is going to be caught in traffic. Out in the flat. That's going to be a short gain of about 4 yards. I didn't see who caught that. Watson's under pressure here, and he's going to go down. That is Will Anderson with his first sack of the game. Nice to see him make an impact here, and Watson's a little bit slow to get up. That's going to make it third down and very long for the Browns here. Let's see if the Texans can get their first stop of the game on defense. Watson can't find anybody, and he's just going to throw it away. He was starting to feel the heat there, and that's going to make it fourth down and 17, and the Texans force their first punt of the game by the Browns. So Delfair catches the ball as Stroud comes back on the field at the 30-yard line. Tight formation here by the Texans. And Pierce is going to take it to the outside, and they're going to be tackled as a flag comes down on the field, and that's going to be holding on the Texans. So not a good start by the offense. Now we have it first down and 19. Play action by Stroud. He has it complete to Woods up to the 29-yard line. That's going to give them eight of those yards back. It's going to be second down and 11. Stroud drops back, and that is picked off. Picked off by number 0 of the Browns. That is Newsome. And not a good decision there by Stroud. He was going for Nico Collins there, but he was clearly covered and bracketed in coverage. So now the Browns have it on the 24-yard line of the Texans. Watson back to throw. He throws it to the end zone, and that is well covered by number 1 of the Texans as he deflected it. It is second down and 10. Watson drops back, and that is Njoku once again, as nobody was near him there, and that's going to be first down and goal at the 10-yard line. Watson drops back, and that is well covered by Shepard there. He's second down and goal after the incompletion. Kareem Hunt with the carry, but he is stuffed for maybe a yard gain. It's going to make a third down and goal. That's only the 4th rush by the Cleveland Browns today. Watson drops back, and wide open in the end zone was Peoples-Jones, but he dropped the ball. He was wide open. So the Texans catch a little bit of a break here after a couple drop passes by the Browns in this half. And the kick is good as Hopkins makes the kick, and that extends the lead for the Browns 27-3. Woods gives it to Pierce off tackle, and he gets about 7 yards. Make it second down and 3. Stroud back to throw, and he throws it to Woods, but it's near the sideline, and he's able to get the first down. And that is going to give them the ball at the 36-yard line of Cleveland. Stroud drops back, and wide open is number 9 up the middle. And that has been good for a first down at the 12-yard line. That was Jordan with his first catch, and that's going to make it first down and 10 at the 12-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. Give us to Pierce, who gets a couple yards. Grant Dell put the safety out of LSU on the tackle. The pitch is to Boone, but he cannot get anywhere as Myles Garrett sniffed the play out, and it's going to be 3rd down and 11 now. Quick throw to Woods on the outside. Can he get the? He does get the outside, and he goes in for the touchdown. Good blocking by the receivers on the left side there to allow Woods to get to the end zone, and the Texans are able to cut into the lead a little bit here. So the Texans will go for 2 here to try and cut it to a 2-score game. Pierce with the handoff up the middle, and he gets it. He gets in. And that is going to be a false start, I believe, on the Texans as somebody moved. That was Schultz, the tight end. So 1st down and 15. Texans could theoretically make this a 1-score game if they can get it in the end zone. Pierce finds a hole to the right side a little bit for about 8 yards. That's going to be 2nd down and 7. Stroud drops back. He can't find anybody. Garrett is right there to sack him, though. And that is 2.5 sacks now for Garrett in the game. And that is Cleveland's 5th sack. So 3rd down and very long now, 15 yards. Stroud throws deep, and that is tipped away near the sideline by Ward, the safety for Cleveland. And that is going to make it 4th down, and we're going to see the punt team for the Texans here. So the Browns will get the ball back at the 14-yard line. Kareem Hunt with the carry, makes a couple people miss, and he gets about 9 yards. Might be his best run of the day. Second down and 1. But Watson goes play action here. He's going to throw it deep. And that is going to be in the triple coverage. And Cooper didn't have a chance at that. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 now. Watson quick throw up the middle on 3rd and 1. And that is going to be caught by Peoples-Jones for a 1st down. That was a big conversion for the Browns offense to avoid another 3 and out. And give us the Hunt. He finds a hole up on the left side off tackle. And that's going to be another 8 yards. Watson back to throw. Texans are blitzing, but he finds Cooper anyway, and that's going to be another first down. As the Browns eclipse 300 yards of offense. Watson play action. He throws across the field, and Peoples-Jones catches the ball along the sidelines, and that's another first down by the Browns. He had nobody near him. As Peoples-Jones was able to straddle the sideline. Watson drops back, and he misses a wide open. I think that was Njoku, the tight end he was going for. Second down and 10 at the 28-yard line of the Texans. And to give us the Hunt once again. He's going to get about 6 yards as he goes around the left side. And he looks shaken up. It looks like he's having an ankle problem there. Third down and 4. Watson drops back, quick throw up the middle, and that is caught right at the sticks. And they're going to give him a first down. That was Perryman on the coverage for the Texans, but it's going to be another first down for the Browns. And once again, the Texans cannot stop the Browns from getting off the field. Watson drops back, and he throws it up the middle, but that's going to be at the feet of the receiver. It's going to be second down and 10. And to give us to number 34, the backup running back, that is Ford with his first carry. That goes for 9 yards. We third down in inches now at the 8-yard line. Watson drops back on third and inches. He throws to the end zone, and that is caught by Peoples-Jones for another touchdown. And that might be the nail in the coffin for the Texans, as Watson gets his 4th touchdown pass of the day. The Texans secondary just has not been able to cover these receivers and tight ends for the Browns. Put a pretty big whipping on the Texans, 37-11. Not a good day for the pass defense of the Texans for sure. So the Texans lose it 37-11. Let's take a look at some stats. Although I think I already know why the Texans lost this game, and one definite reason is the turnovers. Texans end up -2, giving up an interception and a fumble, both by Stroud. So earlier on in the season, we were pretty good with our turnover differential, but it seems like lately we've been turning the ball over and not getting any turnovers. So that was definitely a factor in this game. Another factor in this game was Deshaun Watson, especially in the first half. The Texans secondary just could not stop him. He ended up completing 61% of his passes, but I believe he was close to 90% in the first half. He did have 4 touchdowns, 3 of them in the first half, with no interceptions, including that 60-yarder for a touchdown. So that was definitely a big factor as well. Damian Pierce did have another good game rushing the ball, but Texans got behind and so had to pass more. Browns really didn't run the ball much. They didn't have to. Kareem Hunt did get injured. Myles Garrett with 3.5 sacks. It's almost impossible to stop Garrett, but I think he killed a couple of the Texans' drives, preventing them from getting back in the game. So that was definitely a factor as well. So let's take a look. I think we had a scenario before this game. So let's see if we can see what happens with our scenario that we had for, I think it was our offensive line. I think had a scenario here. And let's see, we do have an upgrade to process. Kendrick Green, our left guard. I think we should continue to upgrade his agility there. All right, a couple of his finesse moves get upgraded there. All right, so let's see the result of our trench boost scenario. Coach, another solid week on the ground, and it feels like no matter what you ask of this offensive line, they're up to the task. Certainly in the run game they are. Yeah, I love those guys, what they're doing and where they're headed. Whether we want to run or pass, they feed off either clearing holes for the running back or keeping the quarterback clean. Our whole offensive line earned 2,500 XP. All right, I'll take that. Let's see if we get any upgrades because of that. I guess we don't. So with that, we fall to 7-8. We're probably out of the playoff picture at this point. But nonetheless, we do have a couple of games left. I think this team has a lot of potential, and I'm looking forward to the offseason. And I will have some surprises at the end of the season on how I'm going to progress this franchise, and we can do something a little different in terms of how the game works and how players improve. So you can look forward to that. With that, I'll end the video. Be sure and like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you let me know how you think it's going. And thanks again for watching.